In 2016, Jeff Bezos summoned a mysterious Polish-Canadian engineer to Amazon HQ. The man had no fame, no press, and barely showed his face. Bezos offered him $10 billion to buy his company. Wish. He said no. A few years later, he vanished. This is the untold story of Piotr Szulczewski, the quiet genius who built an e-commerce empire, rejected two tech giants, and walked away from it all. Born in Poland, raised in Canada, Piotr wasn't your typical founder. He didn't care about fame, TED Talks, or viral tweets. He was obsessed with math, algorithms, and human behavior. At Google, he worked on ads, the engine of the internet. He helped write the code that predicts what you'll click before you even type. But he grew restless. In 2009, he left Google with a single belief: if I can predict ads, I can predict shopping. At first, there was no store, just a wishlist app. Users clicked things they wanted. That's it. But Piotr was watching, tracking, learning. Behind the scenes, he was training an algorithm on desire itself. He saw a gap. What about shoppers who didn't care about brands or speed, just price? While Amazon chased rich customers with Prime, Piotr chased the other 90% of the world. Bargain hunters, impulse buyers. People who'd wait 4 weeks to save $4. When Facebook offered him $20 million to license his engine, he said no. One investor screamed at him for refusing to monetize early. Piotr didn't care. He said, "I don't want to be a feature. I want to be a platform." He started cold emailing thousands of Chinese factories. "I'll give you global customers. Just give me 20% off." It worked. Factories signed up. Piotr didn't hold inventory, no warehouses, just a direct pipeline from Shenzhen to your phone. It was ugly, chaotic. The app looked like eBay had a garage sale, but it was addictive and cheap $1 gadgets. $5 sneakers, 3 mystery boxes. It wasn't luxury. It was dopamine. By 2017, Wish was the #1 shopping app in 42 countries. Over 100 million users. Revenue hit $2 billion, and most people still had no idea who built it. In 2016, Jeff Bezos invited Piotr to a secret meeting at Amazon HQ. NDAs, lawyers, no phones, total secrecy. Rumors say Bezos offered $10 billion to buy Wish. The logic? Take out the only real threat to Amazon's low-end dominance. But Piotr said no. Not once, but twice. Alibaba made the same offer. His reason? We're not done. Wish can be bigger than Walmart. Investors were stunned, some furious. But Piotr believed his engine was just getting started. But behind the explosive growth, the cracks were starting to show. Wish had built its empire on ultra-cheap, direct from China products. But cheap came at a cost. Customers started receiving products that were nothing like the photos. A promised gold ring turned out to be plastic. A drone came the size of a keychain. A jacket looked like a napkin with sleeves. Worse, shipping took weeks, sometimes months, or just never happened. Support was slow. Refunds were tricky. Trust was fading. And then Piotr did something bold, or reckless. Wish created a completely fake store filled with joke products, invisible cloaks, fake iPhones, pet air. The goal? Test whether users even read listings. Result? Over 213,000 people actually bought from the fake store before it was exposed. The message was clear. The algorithm could predict desire, but it couldn't guarantee reality. As complaints piled up, Apple banned Wish from the App Store in France. Google followed. Governments investigated. Trust evaporated. Users fled. From 100 million monthly users in its heyday to just 12 million by 2022. And Wall Street punished them. Wish's stock, once worth billions, collapsed by 99%. From a unicorn to a cautionary tale in under 2 years. In 2021, Piotr stepped down. No public letter, no farewell tour, no interviews since, no new startup hype, just silence. Today, he quietly runs a company called MAGI, focused on AI and human behavior. No one knows exactly what they do. Just like before, he's building something alone.